What is going on, guys? It's Short here, bringing you the Modern Warfare 3 M.O.A.B. And this time it is a kill confirm match on the map Seatown using my golden MP7 with silencer and rapid fire. And guys, in this gameplay, it's not really the best. I mean, it's just a M.O.A.B. I mean, everybody can get a M.O.A.B. right now. I mean, especially with the MP7, it's not really that hard of a gun to get an M.O.A.B. with. But anyways, it's a M.O.A.B. gameplay. You know, I get killed here and there, and then I go on my M.O.A.B. streak. So I mean, it's not really that fast of a M.O.A.B. I mean, it's like a 5-minute M.O.A.B. So it's not really like the most entertaining fucking rush, you know, get all the kills and then, you know, become like a super soldier really quickly. You know, it's just, you know, a M.O.A.B. that I like to, you know, take it easy, go on my own pace, and, you know, and let the kills come to me. You know, don't rush out and you don't get killed in the back, you know what I mean? So, anyways, let me get this off my chest real quick. I'm very sorry I haven't posted you guys up a video in like a week, I think. It's been like 6 days or, you know, maybe a week. The last time I posted up a video, and I'm extremely sorry for that. It's just that, guys, I had like the flu like the whole week, and I just now got over it like a day ago, or, you know, a day and a half ago. I really just now got over it, and I could barely talk, dude. Like, I mean, I tried to do a commentary, but every time I would try to do a commentary, I would be like, I'll be like coughing like that every time inside the commentary. So I'll be like, oh my god, I don't want that to happen inside the commentary, because I try to make the commentaries, you know, the best, and you know, just try to make them entertaining to listen to, not me that's like hacking up a fucking hairball every 5 seconds, if you know what I mean. But anyways, I'm sorry for that. And also, after I got over the flu, I tried to render my montage, my Battlefield 3 montage, and I don't know what the fuck Sony Vegas is doing. It's just like, okay, it goes to 97% rendering and then just fucks up, says system is low on memory. It's like, okay, what the hell is this? I mean, it doesn't really do that for any commentaries, because commentaries usually last, I don't know, about an hour and a half to render. But apparently for a montage, it takes like, I don't know, 4 hours to render, and then when it gets almost to the end, it doesn't even render anymore. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm gonna try to put out the montage at, you know, by the end of this week, and if it doesn't come out by the end of this week, you guys know the problem, because I've been trying to render it. I don't know how many times I tried to render it. I tried to render it like 8 times already, and it's still failing at like 98%, and sometimes it failed at 1%. And, you know, I've searched up all these, you know, fixes and shit like that to fix this problem, and none of them really worked. I mean, I don't know. I might try tonight, try to render it and try to put it up tomorrow. But, you know, who knows? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, whatever. But anyways, let me get into the main topic after I got those 2 things off my chest. And that topic is, guys, a zombie apocalypse. What the fuck are you talking about, Jordan? A zombie apocalypse. As you guys can see in the title, yes, a zombie apocalypse. What would be, okay, let's just say this. If a zombie apocalypse actually happened, who would you go with? What guns would you get? And, you know, where would you basically just, like, I don't know, take shelter? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I saw this commentary a couple days ago. I think it was by M.O.A.B. It's like one of my favorite commentators on YouTube. And he said, you know, if you could choose any team of YouTube commentators or whatever to, you know, survive a zombie apocalypse with, who would those be? Like, I think he'd have a maximum like 4 or 5 or something like that. So I'm just gonna give him my 2 cents of basically what I'm gonna think or who I would get. And, you know, everybody's gonna be like, oh, FPS Russia, because he has all the fucking guns and shit like that. I'm like, nah, I wouldn't take FPS Russia. I mean, yeah, he has all the guns, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, I think it's only supposed to be YouTube commentators, and nobody really knows FPS Russia, you know, for YouTube commentary. Everybody knows him for doing those gun videos. So it wouldn't be FPS Russia. I mean, if you guys list FPS Russia, I don't really care. But anyways, the top 5 that I would have White Boy 7th Street, because, you know, White Boys is hilarious, and, you know, when a zombie apocalypse is going on, you know, everybody's all sad and say, oh, we're all gonna die and shit, we're all gonna die. And shit like that. And, you know, you don't want that to happen. You don't want shit to bring you down. You want somebody to be the funny guy of the group and shit like that. You know, you want somebody that can actually, like, bring your spirits up and, you know, just make you feel better about, you know, yourself. Not thinking, oh, we're gonna die and, you know, everybody's dying around us, man. What the hell is going on? And, you know, that's why I would have White Boy 7th Street. And also, I don't know if you could use a gun. I'm not sure. But, you know, if you can, whatever. It's another asset to our, you know, our team, I guess. And another one I would have is iPhone Starfire. Is because he's also hilarious. So him and White Boy probably be cracking jokes all the time while we're like fucking over here shooting zombies in like I don't know, a corner or something. I don't know, but I think that would be funny to have White Boy and iPhone Star Fire. I mean, they're pretty funny in my opinion. I mean, just that's the way it is. And also, who would I take? I would probably take Syndicate, you know, the Syndicate Project or Syndicate, because, well, guys, if you don't know his channel, he basically posts zombies all the time. He's like the zombie master in Call of Duty. I mean, how would you not want to pick Syndicate? I mean, come on. He's like the beast at zombies. He knows all the strategies. I mean, if we're in like a tight corner, he'll probably be running a rape train. You know, he'll probably have like a whole rape train around him. And, you know, whatever, you know, he'll probably help us out in a big way if he, you know, wanted to be on our team. So if I picked him, hopefully he would probably run rape trains and try to kill all the zombies he could. So I'll pick Syndicate, White Boy, and iPhone Star Fire. I believe I have one more. Yeah, one more. So the last one I'll pick would probably be, God damn, I can't talk. Probably be, let's see. Oh, God, if I had to pick one. The Market J. I don't know. I'm picking out the Market J because, well, he's a beast, man. If you've seen his channel, look at his dead man's hand, man. That's some bullshit right there. That was so far away, it should not even got a hit marker on me. You saw how far that was? That was like a fucking football field length or something like that. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But I would pick Market J because, well, if you don't see his channel, he has like very, 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 very good gameplay. And, you know, his gun skill on Call of Duty is just amazing, I guess. And... And, you know, he's rushing around and, you know, killing everybody's. And he has, like, great, you know, hand-eye coordination and shit like that. So, you know, if I had to pick him, I would. Like, if I had the choice to pick him, and I would because, you know, he has great, I don't know, he just has great gun skills. So, you know, for me, I would have iPhone Star Fire, Syndicate, White Boy, and the Market J. Man, we'd be in like a fucking mansion, just like holding down fucking like M16 snipers and shit like that. Just like killing every zombie that comes in, you know, putting down some C4, like a gold medal champion, and, you know, putting down some like claymores for camping, you know, for camping purposes and shit like that. We'd just be housing down, you know, the area and just like killing everybody in the whole, you know, anybody that comes, you know, to us. So I think that would be my team, basically, if I had to pick one. Look at my friend. That was funny. He's like, what the fuck, man? What the hell was that? I don't know. He just dropped in the last stand with, you know, dead man's hand, and he blew the shit out of him. That was pretty funny, though. I was laughing my ass off in the game. But anyways, that would be my team in a zombie apocalypse. Who would your team be if you had to pick one out of the YouTube commentary scene? So who would you pick? Mine would be the White Boy 7th Street, the Market J, iPhone Star for Hire, and Syndicate. I mean, if that you can't go wrong with those 5. So anyway, or 4. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the rating button, and please leave a comment because I love your feedback. And I'll see you guys later. I'm Saints, and I'm out.